Let's hop into Facebook Horizon. Maybe we need to quit the app and start fresh. Here we go. And of course, I could have totally done this before I hit start. Come on. Here we go. Oh, now I hear that we're in it. Okay. Entering Horizon. Thank you for your patience, friends. All right. So this is Paige, and it's Museum Monday. We went on a tour of more immersive worlds like Starry Night and Van Gogh's Wheat Field with Crows, which we hung out and we published here live streaming. And now in part 2, we're going to recreate one of Van Gogh's paintings. We invited our audience to give a suggestion in a comment, and we have one suggestion from Vivian Chazen. Yay, Vivian! Vivian is awesome. She's currently doing a charity event for e-gaming, and she taught me how to use Restream, and as well as Ivo Henning, who also taught me about live streaming. But Vivian, I got into VR at all because of her show, The Hive. I was listening to it one day and I was like, yeah, VR, that's the thing that I want to do. So I'm going to recreate Almond Blossoms for our dear friend Vivian Chazen. She's awesome. Okay, let's hop into a brand new world and recreate Van Gogh's Almond Blossoms in a really quick manner. We're going to also include some animation and interactive elements. Let's go to it. So we're going to create a brand new world. Create new world. And it's going to teleport us there. Off we go. Yeah. So we're going to create the our own version of Almond Blossoms. Almond Blossoms created by Van Gogh is how it's actually pronounced more. Even though I say Van Gogh all the time, it's really Van Gogh. Van Gogh. That's my botched up accent. And right now we have a really nice blue sky. We're in a brand new space to create. And in order to begin to create, we want to pull this thumb lever down into build mode. Now we're able to scale our world in lots of different ways. And here's our spawn point. The first thing I like to do is open up my creator menu by touching here with my thumb. And I have shapes, gizmos, sounds, and our room feels flat. So let's just give it a little bit of music to work to. It can just be something subtle. And that's kind of moody. Actually, Van Gogh was a moody guy, but in the almond blossoms, he was really happy. Yeah. He was happy because it was the birth of his nephew. So let's give a little bit of this kind of mellow background just for building. And this painting is unique because the almond blossoms have a different composition than almost any of his other paintings. It's as though the branches are leaping through into the sky from the viewer's perspective. So it's almost like you or me, we are in the tree, and I'm going to create a ground just for us to stand on, but it's going to feel similarly part of the sky. And I'm going to place it so that it's level by using our snap grid. I'm just placing it like that, and I'm going to test it out. And I'm going in all directions. Right now I'm turning 360 and my horizon line is pretty level. All right, so, or it's exactly perfectly level because I used my snap grid. And I'm going to turn it off now. And let's add some more of this beautiful, joyous sky color. So now, again, we're just part of this big, beautiful sky. And if we wanted to block out that faded horizon, we could probably do that by adding a ring around the horizon so that we don't have this gradation that is so extreme. So let's just try to do that. Let's give ourselves an illusion of oneness. So here's a ring. I'm going to flatten it out, and with it I'm kind of obliterating that beautiful fade in the sky. But we're creating an illusion in paint. So let's see what this does. We're putting back our snap grid. And it does block out the sky. I'm able, if I wanted to raise that as high as I wanted to. Let's see. It really blocks out the sky now. Now I'm in like my own artificial, I'm in a simulated space that's, that makes the distance in the sky and in the painting is going away because we've kind of flattened the plane. And Van Gogh's paintings had a flat, presence. Even when he painted depth, it was, all on the surface. So we'll decide if we want to seal this in another blue so that we're in a complete blue space that we've created. But first, let's get some almond blossoms going. And I'm going to pop back into builder mode. And I'm kind of in my arena. But now I'm going to pop out of it. I'm going to push it out and build out here in the world. And then bring bring the blossoms back into the painting. So here are our shapes, and we're going to create some blossom branches. And I'm turning off my snap so what I'm building is not constrained in any way. And I'm able to just build kind of intuitively. I'm able to duplicate, make sections, create what my branches may be like. Change the lengths. So here's a branch. And Van Gogh, let's see, painted in a manner that separated colors a little bit. So it would not have been unusual for some of these colors to have overlapped. In the painting of his branches. Here we just used a plethora of different colors, and they're separate from each other, but when you look at them, they harmonize and come together. We're going to group them together and make it one object. So now I have this branch, and we need some blossoms on this branch. We're going to duplicate it first and save this over here, just so we can do something else or manipulate or change it as well. And let's make a couple of little blossoms. Aww. And there's no right or wrong way to make things. So I'm just changing my shapes how I like them to go. And we'll put a little bit of pinkish in them. We're creating almond blossoms, awesome almond blossoms. for our friend Vivian, who requested them today on this Museum Monday. Look at that, almond branch. Now let's add this one into our painting. Already it does feel like we are in a Van Gogh painting right away. Now let's add some animated and interactive elements after taking a museum selfie. All right. And let's take one good photo of it so we can use it when we publish. And let's just name our room right now, so I don't have a problem finding it at another time. Feeling hopeful with Van Gogh. Yeah, just blossoms. And oops, not intense, it's comfortable. We won't publish it yet because we've just started. Oops, don't look. There we go. So right now we have some blossoms in Van Gogh's almond blossoms. And let's add some more. Let's make it so that when, and I've never done this before, but what if I walked up to a spot and more Van Gogh blossoms popped up all around me? Okay? We're gonna try it out. Okay, so we had this, we'll make these ones look a little different. How much capacity have we used so far? Just like about a third. So we're going to create some more blossoms. And these ones will have glowing yellow balls for pollen and a little sparkle to them. Let's open up our particle effect and add sparkles and make sure that loops. Plays on starts, loops, yep, okay. Okay, so these blossoms are also going to fill. Van Gogh really knew what he was doing when he created the almond blossoms. They're part of a series of works, including like a blossoming tree, a peach tree, almond blossoms in a vase, and others. And they're all just like heart bursting, beautifully gorgeous works. And that is just what Vivian liked about this painting. This one's going to be like obnoxiously sparkly. She really liked the way it made her feel, kind of special and teary and, just, aware of the beauty of life. So first let's see just what this looks like in the space. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's make some of these almond blossoms blossom. Okay, so first, let's come back out here, and we're going to grab a trigger, a script, and we need to make a spot for us to stand on for the trigger to be relevant to. We'll make a little pink, we'll make it a little pink dot. And it doesn't have to glow. It could be a different material, this shiny metal. Okay. So let's open up our script. And I'm a little nervous because I haven't created this script before, and I'm just going to try something new. And I'm not a great scripter, but this is exactly how I learn. I learn from trying new things. So when trigger is entered by player, let's have that one, and when trigger is exited by player. No. We won't have exit yet. We'll just have enter. We're going to show object. And the object is called blossom. Okay. when trigger is exited, we can hide it. And I think that we need 2 triggers because there needs to be a trigger here where we stand and something that makes this object hide away. First of all, let's call it Blossom. And it may actually not need a trigger. Let's just attach it to script 1 for now. Let's open up our... because this definitely needs a trigger. Okay, well, we're just going to... see, this is why I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just learning as I go. So let's hook up the Blossom to our trigger, and we're going to put our trigger over this dot. So there, we just put the dot, and now let's grab the trigger and put it over it, and we can kind of make it conform to the real size of the trigger as best as we can. And now let's, I don't know, should we make this invisible until the script says to do what we want it to do? Let's try it. Okay. It doesn't make the particles invisible. Ta-da! I'll bet it would make the particles invisible if I made them invisible. Okay, so this totally worked, which I'm really happy about. Ta-da! When I hop on this pink dot, more blossoms come. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can turn off those sparkles though. So we're gonna go in and we're going to just grab one of those and open it up and look at the property panel and make it invisible. And in order to know which one it is, I just made the blossom on it visible. Just to like test. Okay. Oops. That's visible? No? Okay. So, and we're going to put this one down here. And we're going to move it back in place. I do see this lower, so that might not have been a solution. It wasn't a solution, but we learned something. that there's probably a different way to manage that. Okay, but I love it. So let's add some more of these around. We know there's some magic here, but what's going on? Ooh. Only one appeared. Oh, okay. I probably have to attach the other ones. Attach to that script. Okay, well, so far I've got one. Maybe this one needs to be blossom number 2, blossom number 3, blossom number 4. Let's try that. Oops. Okay, so let's open this one up and call it blossom number 2. Blossom 2. And we'll know let's go back to our script and add a blossom 2. A new variable. An object. I'll be really excited if this works, because it means that I've taught myself a whole new thing. There we go. Sometimes I have a hard time getting this in. There we go. Okay. And blossom U, number 2. Should also be connected to the trigger. Blossom 2. I think this is it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. It's there! Both of them are there. This is it. This is the magic moment that I just made more almond blossoms appear. This is it. Yes! Okay, that makes me feel great. Let's fix this. Look at this! Ta-ta-da! Hop on. Pop off, pop on, pop off, and it works really well. I'm super happy about this. Okay, let's do number 3 and number 4, and then we are done. We'll take a selfie. Oh, we should make it animate. So this next one will make it animate a little bit. We'll make it like spin or something. Let's create a new variable. Object number 3, blossom 3. Oh, I know. We'll make B a bee. Of course, we'll make a cute bee for Vivian and have it pollinate the blossoms. And we're going to have 2 of these. Hide object, hide object, blossom 3. And we'll do blossom 4 while we're at it. There may be an easier way to do this. Again, I'm a pretty basically beginning scripter. Okay, we need to attach this also to the trigger. Let's name this Blossom 3 and attach it. To our script, which has a spot waiting here for it. And here we go. Looks like our Blossom 2 got unhooked, but there we go. And Blossom 4. Okay. Oof. This is pretty exciting for me. So here's the trigger, Blossom 3, 2, 4. Yep, 4. Let's pop it in. And number 3, kind of went backwards here. Okay, it looks like a really magical place. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, step here. Ta-da! Blossoms everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a success. Let's move this one somewhere nicer. Yeah. Okay, I love it. Okay, now let's make a cute animated bee for Vivian. Let's open up our creator. Oh, I've reached capacity. Go to publish to check. And I am over capacity. Let's get rid of one of these blossoms. That one should stay. That one should stay. I'm trying to grab this one. Yeah, let's get rid of that one. Okay. Okay, we can just position them a little nicer. Whoop. Now, ta-da! Okay. Now let's add a bee. We should have room now. We do. By eliminating that one shape of a giant, huge tree with all of those particle effects, a blossom. Now we have more room. We have just enough to create a great animated bee. So this will be our finale. Here's, whoop. I love bees. Let's make it glow. And some cute little eyes. And a little smile. And how about some stripes? All right, cute. And we need some little antennae, some feelers. There we go. Cute little bee. Let's select all of our parts. We made it one group, and now we are going to animate our cute little bee by, well, first of all, let's make it a little better to scale and make it in our environment, first of all. So animate. Oops. We're going to hit record. Let's select our bee. Oops. Stop. Loop. Play on start. And there we have it, a cute little bee. Let's add one more. Trying just to select that bee. I can't seem to select it right now because it's in so many other. There we go. Let's just take a look. Look at that bee. We have an animated feature and interactive. We created Van Gogh's Almond Blossoms for one of our favorite VR inspirations, Vivian Chazin. Thank you, Vivian, for recommending or suggesting Almond Blossoms for Museum Monday. I'm watching that bee go back and forth. I love it. We used simple primitive shapes to create our own environment that felt more like a Van Gogh painting, and created this giant pink dot that when we jump on it, pink almond blossoms appear. And then we created an animated bee to go along in the painting. Thanks for joining me. This is Paige Danzinger on Museum Monday. Bye-bye.